Don Luskin, what do you make of this rundown, old buddy?
You know, Larry, I'm not even going to dignify this mess by pretending that they're going to be winners. You know, this green energy stuff, come on. Throwing subsidies at stupid, unprofitable ideas isn't going to make stupid, unprofitable companies profitable. It'll just make them subsidized for a year.
You're not running out to buy...
The only winner in this stimulus bill is gold, because this is leading straight to inflation.
Oh, but I'm crushed to hear this. To this, Mr. Luskin, this guy Clifton says it's time to buy these hot pro-stimulus companies in the short run to make a ton of money.
You know, maybe you can beat the market that way, but if the market goes down another 30% because it sees the wheels of this government coming off, it's not going to help to outperform that kind of market.
All right, hang on, everybody. Is really waiting for Geithner to get back. What do you think? Maybe you ought to stay in Rome? I don't know.
Well, you know, Larry, when Geithner went through all those troubles with his taxes when he was being confirmed by the Senate, you put out a research piece I really disagreed with at the time, saying that Geithner had become damaged goods. I now think you're right. When I saw his performance on Tuesday morning, this was damaged goods talking.
Right.
This is a guy who can't figure out how to pay his taxes. He can't figure out how to deliver a comprehensible program to rescue the banks. When he was delivering that, the flop sweat was pouring off his forehead. He has the mark on him now. He is not credible. He's a smart man. It should never have happened. It's a tragedy, but we cannot afford to have a Treasury Secretary that doesn't command our respect.
And
He's
so
turning
how
into
does
the
that
Dan Quayle of economic policy.
All right, Dan Quayle of economic policy. How does that inform your investment strategy? You mentioned gold earlier. Is that your biggest play?
It really is, Larry. You know, you know me. I try as hard as I can to pull an optimistic interpretation out of things. And I also know that when I'm as scared as I feel like right now, we've got to be probably pretty close to a bottom. But you know what? I am scared. This week has terrified me. I see our government that ought to be here supporting the economy going into an orgy of spending, entering a bank rescue policy that, you download it from their website and it's full of typographical errors and it makes no sense and it contradicts itself. These are not grown-ups. These people don't know what they're doing. We need grown-ups in charge, and we've got a clown show going on now.
All right, Don. The reason why Treasury sort of recovered and the yield retreated this week was because the flight to quality, because Geithner's performance was so bad, okay? We're not going to have
Dan, that shows what a brilliant Treasury Secretary he is. Look, he got our financing costs down.
That's right. Not for the right reasons when regional banks are going down 30%.
All right, let me come full throttle recovery play. You got a full throttle recovery play. That's basically your judgment.
Yes, I am.
He's right, isn't he right, Don Luskin? There's going to be a recovery.
I suppose eventually, but what they're doing in Washington isn't helping it. It's not helping it. It's fine for Fritz to say they've got a mandate to rescue the banks. I know they got a mandate, but they don't know how to execute it.
All right, well, that's a fair point, too. Don Bennett.